if the you say so.
ये तो तेज बनने में हजूर हम लोग one question, my lord, it has a cascading effect over the entire result. I'm very sorry, but bauxite is not the correct answer. ये यहाँ पे on this page, my lord, there is a text, so I just mistook that. I'm sorry, my lord.
Yes.
And from this, my lord, we can easily now the next question, my lord. Malik Kapoor, also known as Hazar Dinari, was bought by whom? Page 355, my lord. Official answer, my lord, is Nusrat Khan. Answer should be now next, my lord, will be 97.
Now there is the
about Alauddin Khilji.
History of the Khaljis that you have brought. I mean, from the typed copy at page 356. Second paragraph. Their answer. BPSC.
Nusrat Khan marched with a contingent to plunder the beautiful and wealthy port of Camby. He exacted an immense booty in bullion, jewels, and other valuables from the merchants. And Alib Kapoor, who later played a prominent part in the Deccan campaign, was forcibly snatched away from him.
With the contingent to plunder, he had not bought it. His master had bought him. And he was taken away. Maybe. And thereafter, Allah.
My lord, then the following page. He sent two of his two commanders, Ulugh Khan and Nusrat Khan, to attack Gujarat, which was ruled by Rai Karan Baghela. Rai Karan Ramchandra Dev Yadav. By Khilji's army and was taken
to. The 8th standard of him as the purchased slave, the transgender slave of Alauddin Khilji.
Malik Kapoor. Either this is not in terms of mathematical precision that we have to answer. This question does not, it clearly disqualifies to be a question.
All right, then other.
The next one, my lord. Then further, my lord, we have also brought a record. This is Bhagat Mahila College, Patna University. Some text is there, my lord. Next, my lord, 359. The question is, the 100 years of Indian National Congress.
What is the official answer?
My lord, we have given our description. Official answer is B, my lord, P.N. Oja. Answer should be none. Demand delete the question. Why? There is no book named The 100 Years of Indian National Congress in Bihar. Answer given, that is P.N. Oja. He has written the book named History of Indian National Congress in Bihar in 1885 to 1985. The name of the book itself, my lord, is brought, my lord, the cover page of that. History of the Indian National Congress. In Bihar. So it can be said, my lord, the period which is indicated there, 1885 to 1985. So it should be read as 100 years. But my lord, if that is to be read, then why not 100 years of solitude, my lord? 61. The question is, when did Britishers shift? It should be, my lord, shift. Never mind, I will not be going into those grammatical aspects of the commission, my lord. Page 361.
Yes.
When did Britishers shifted? My lord, I'm reading what is written there.
You know, it is British and non-Britishers. And Britisher is no word.
There is nothing like Britishers, but anyhow.
We are not testing.
We have lowered our
we are not testing BPSC now.
We are, my lord. We have lowered our standard, the bar. It has been brought down to such an extent, my lord, that we see the reflections on the streets every day.
We have. I will not doubt.
This cannot be allowed to go on like this, my lord, unchecked.
Mr. Avinav Srivastava, I couldn't have agreed more.
My lord must agree.
We have.
And my lord, this.
And this is gross. when Britishers, all right.
But when did Britishers shifted the capital to Delhi? This is, my lord, this is blasphemous, my lord. This cannot be allowed to go on. My lord, we are subjected to ridicule when we are outside the state.
I don't think, yes, anybody, but I have faced it.
We have all faced it, my lord. We have faced it and we ran away. We are taking shelter here. But I'll be coming to the merit of the question now. Question is, when did British shift the capital to Delhi? We'll save our ears, my lord, for the present. They have given option A to be the correct answer, 1911. Option A to be the correct answer, 1912. Answer should be option C, my lord, 1911. The supporting document, my lord? 1911. 1911.
In 1911, there was an announcement. British the Darbar and Darbar shifted in 1912.
No,
I'll be placing, my lord, from...
it was contemporaneous with partition of Bihar and Bengal.
That's right.
And thereafter the... Okay.
In the Darbar, that announcement was made of shifting.
And even Bihar was created into
यही अंतर है ना. अब आप एक टेक्स्ट बुक में एक चीज पढ़ रहे हैं, दूसरे टेक्स्ट बुक में दूसरा चीज
अब ऐसी आती है हजूर, अब तो
अरे ये बहुत फटा हुआ है. चलिए
ऐसा लो, छोड़ देता है इसको, छोड़ देता है। ये bauxite, my lord, we are still sticking to that.
That is important. Alauddin Khilji is again.
Then, my lord, page 360.
Maybe they would have got hold of some fact, some book where Nusrat and Ulu were sent by Alauddin Khilji, who was present there to take him back.
If it is, my lord, a question that leads to a doubt, delete it. That option is always there, my lord. The way we want, my lords, to pass an order that delete this entire examination and reconduct it. That is a permissible and a permissible thing to do and a possibility, my lord.
And they say they will add marks. Give marks.
This is absurd. With due respect, it is not level playing, my lord. This is competition. This is the test. And my lord, we should do. Is not for me to make submissions. I am appearing on behalf of one of the interested parties. Of course, I am expected to be speaking on their behalf. But my lord, implementing, my lord, the policies formed and formulated by the democratically elected government.
My friend is talking about the standard of my lordship's officers who will administer. He should also be speaking about. Digressing and lighter vein. He should also be speaking about our own standard. Both sides may नहीं बोले.
To that extent, Mr. Srivastav could be right that overall there is a deterioration in the standard.
That is what I am saying. Overall.
Excellent permission, Mr. Commissioner.
Overall.
Everywhere there is.
Overall, there is decline.
Yeah, but who will this technology?
Except
Technology and science.
This administration, my lord, this is just not done. They profess to be following particular. My lord, this is very sorry for speaking about those judgments, my lord, but Vitterelli versus Satan. It says even if it is generous.
beyond night, my turn comes, I will be dealing with.
He is finishing at 4. We will hear you tomorrow 1 hour.
My lord, then I will be dealing with page 360. My lord, there are judgments on the both the sides. We have done our research, my lord. It is not one-sided. It is not a mathematical residue, man. The judgments are to be decided on the basis to demonstrate. my lord, the management commission, which has been entrusted with the constitutional function to make appointments against, my lord, posts in the public offices, had completely failed in discharge of its duties. And then they are now trying to take advantage of their wrongs. And, my lord, in all fairness, no sooner than this has been brought to the notice of this honorable court that these are the infractions that the entire process of conducting the preliminary test suffers from, they could have desisted from, my lord, making. I'm talking about fair play, my lord. Justice should not only be done, but should also be seen to be done, is not something that is only with respect to judicial pronouncements. It applies equally, my lord, to the executive action also. In hot haste, my lord, everything.
How many people appeared? Total
4 lakhs
number?
or so, man. 4 lakhs.
One has to keep in mind that also, no?
This is nothing, my lord, for a state like Bihar. 4 lakhs is nothing. We are having, my lord, what rally, and we have, my lord, 10 lakhs coming over. Number we should not be an examination of 4 lakhs. If no, my lord, then other should be, other agencies should be called in. If there is a failure on the part of the state, my lord, to conduct a public service examination, a preliminary test examination comprising 4 lakhs, which is much less the proportionate share of the population, my lord. We are strong with 9 crores. We have all wherewithals, my lord. This is perhaps the only state where we have dedicated buildings only to conduct examinations. My lord, their services are being taken. We are capable of it. And if we are not capable of it, my lord, that may be said. Though I'd be failing here, my lord, but I'd be winning somewhere else.
I can prove करेगा कि नहीं? नहीं कर
समाचार में
At least, my lord, a committee could be directed to be constituted to. What we suggest, it is our duty, my lord, to bring it to the notice of this honorable court only to demonstrate to the extent that evaluation had not been done in a proper manner. This is all that we are concerned with, my lord. Although, my lord, the first limb of argument, it was jettisoned in a way, my lord, I would say. I was not allowed to think. Extent I would have wanted, my lord. But that is the most important thing, my lord.
resist it for a while. You have made your argument. We are
Why I was making that argument?
the argument which you have the argument which you make and which we note, we need to reply to it. That's the only.
My lord, I was not meaning it very seriously, my lord. What I was trying to demonstrate.
That argument has to be met. We were only letting you know our views.
My lord, of course.
That this cannot be. This is not acceptable to us. We will not ignore this argument. This argument. This argument will be taken note of.
Well, what I was trying to emphasize on, my lord,
you never meant
this is
like entering modalities.
My lord, in yesterday's matter, the interim order was read out in such a way as if it was the desire of the one placing the interim order to get an order that yes, we finalize our interim order. So interim views, my lord, sometimes they cause some trepidation to us. So, however, my lord, I'll be placing. Next question, page 360.
All right, so questions
We'll be giving a short compilation also, my lord, with proofs separately.
which instant reaction was that it is not acceptable.
It has to be same. It has to be the same. It should not be identical or similar, my lord. And why I started off with, my lord,
that's right.
Brown versus Board of Education, because that is an authority on this. Where, my lord, separate but
The
equal.
difficulty is that if you start, if you talk for Article 14 and 16, you need not know
Why I said, my lord, was for the
See, the initial resistance is because of that.
Of course.
See, you can't just postulate a principle and, tell us the facts, tell us the situation, and then apply
It was only to bring a simple point, my lord, that they say that it is similar. Then the courts held
that argument of a similar and same is not meritless. Don't take it that way. But starting it as a starting point of the argument, yes, we did have our. We still. We have our objections.
But my lord, what I am submitting here is that
You accept it with a pinch of salt, especially that part of it, because there is no way. Suppose the road to railway station, they are making, flyover or metro, and road is not in front. I mean, how do you come? You take a via media. Now, therefore,
my lord, yes. My lord, yes.
So therefore,
The via
we
media.
understand with the mains examination being examined by different kind of examiners, and I mean not about multiple.
They have
choice
revised, my lord, down.
and that leaves no one satisfied.
Not at all, my lord.
No
We have
one
accepted.
satisfied.
We have
Anybody
accepted
who
it.
passes, who gets the muster, passes the threshold, he says that he has been awarded lesser marks because depending on the marks that he obtains, he gets his place.
No, grapes of sour is a
Those who
thing, my lord.
therefore, no,
We are not grapes of sour, my lord, because we moved this court even before the results were published. We are not, my lord, the fence sitters. Now the plea which is being taken by them. That as if we are stopped.
Again, let us not, I mean, this, when I have felt many a times writing my 8th, 9th, 10th board exams, if you do not write well, you assess yourself that the paper did not go well. And you start praying to the court that let this exam be cancelled. Next time, if I write, I'll write in a better way.
My lord,
I have always done that.
my lord must have been a sincere student. There are also students, my lord, here who before the examination only started praying.
Let the exam be cancelled.
ग्रेजुएशन में था हुजूर, तो जनरल टेंडेंसी थी कि एग्जाम पोस्टपोन हो।
हाँ, वही तो था।
तो
एग्जाम पोस्टपोन हो गया, समय मिले तो फिर
तो आंदोलन हो गया। आंदोलन में रस्तोगी साहब वाइस चांसलर थे, बहुत टफ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर। एक ज्ञानचंद चतुर्वेदी बने बलि के बकरा, उनको बना दिया गया आमरण अनशन कर। पहला दिन तो बड़ा पीसफुली चला, दूसरे दिन एकाएक वो बाउंड्री वॉल स्केल करके भागे तो हम लोग ड्रोन जार लिए हुए आए।